I think that there's a irrefutable impact of ultra-processed foods on obesity, and I do agree that that it's not realistic to assume we're going to return to some either idyllic agrarian life or ability to, culture has changed, but and much of sort of the we've drawn a correlation between obesity and urbanization in terms of that. Obviously the costs of transporting food are a huge element that then have their own impact on climate change, and those are the kinds of issues that can be mitigated when we look at what is the subsidies element of this, not just agricultural subsidies, but for fossil fuels, et cetera. There's sort of been the privatization of benefits and the socialization of costs associated with transport, with food in urban settings, and sort of the ultra-processed foods. In terms of the role, the evidence is very clear in terms of the impact of ultra-processed foods on children is highly correlated with lower economic status and contributes to early onset of cardiometabolic syndrome, and that in turn contributes to, that's correlated with obesity. We're supportive of existing measures, around taxation and regulation. And I think Lujain brought some important points about actually addressing it in the healthcare sector as a form of prevention by really bringing in nutrition into the clinical settings is key. And part of that has actually been we've advocated for obesity to be recognized as both a disease and a driver of other diseases, like diabetes, for example. That helps to bring a more holistic view of it and not just sort of farm everything into this idea of we can only prevent and that's the only policy that will be effective. We also have an opportunity, because so many people present in health systems with obesity before they have developed comorbidities, including cardiovascular disease. If it is recognized as a health challenge unto its own, then there's an opportunity to help put in measures to prevent cardiovascular disease early on.